YouTube, it's Maddie, the Emptiness Scrapper. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you stopped by. If it's your first time, I hope you enjoy the content. And if you do, please consider subscribing, liking, leaving me a comment, letting me know what you thought, what are your opinions, and what you would like to see. If you're returning, as always, I'm super glad you came back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate your support. Today, I have a video. I've made maybe one a year of a topic similar to this or the same as this. And I will bring it back once a year. It is generally well received. And the first time I saw somebody present on this topic, I thought it was so super helpful, useful, loved it, and that's why I did it. So today's topic is items I have in my stash that I would not buy again. Now, you know you're out there, you know you have those too. If you have products stashed away in your stash that, you didn't use, you don't want to use, you just had it forever and wouldn't buy it again, please share that information. We want to know because we get influenced too. We see things and think, oh, do I need that? So that's why I bring this to you. This one is a simple one, and I know you've got it. You've got it. Maybe not Pam. Hi, Pam, if you're watching. PJB Stamper, my friend from the rooms. This is glitter. I've got a boatload of glitter. Yes, I do. All different colors. They're pretty to look at in the bottle, but I hate using it, and I rarely have ever used it, and I choose to use different items to get those same effects. So, glitter. I don't even know how long it's been since Recollections had these bottles. So, yeah, have these in my stash forever. Have either never used them or almost never used them, and I don't really enjoy them. However, I use them as decor and they are pretty. So that's the end of that. Okay, next up. This one, if you remember a few years back, the cycles are so quick that it's hard. It's so hard to keep up. A few years back, this was a special edition Spellbinders Platinum 6. And I thought it was so pretty. And I don't have, or didn't at that time, have a manual die cut machine. And I thought, so many people have a manual die cut machine. Do I need one? Because I thought this was so cute. Had I waited a little bit, I probably would have purchased the plain black or the plain white, just because I feel like it's more timeless. But blue is my favorite color. They came out with this one, and it went on sale. I broke down it and I purchased it. My crafty friend said to me, you should have a manual backup. What if you lose power and you want to spend time crafting? And, that sold me. But I just want to say, if I don't have power, A, crafting is not my biggest problem, and B, how am I going to be able to see? Maybe daytime crafting, but anyway, I digress. I've used this a handful of times, and what I want to say to you, if you have only used an electronic die cut machine, you're going to hate this. I hate this. I don't have a lot of finger dexterity. I am not a young person. When I put my die through this, I said, oh my God, what was I thinking? This is not for me. However, I thought I wanted this one because what if I decide I want the glimmer? What if I decide I want the press plates? So I'm keeping it, I'm holding it. If I change my mind on those systems, I will be ready. I don't know how much longer I will keep them, because although I think that those systems create beautiful projects, I know me. I don't like grabbing things and setting them up, and I do have the little Mink, and I can get good enough results for me on the Mink. So don't leave me hate. If you love the foiling system, the hot foil, absolutely, I agree with you. It produces beautiful items. However, just the amount of setup and burning myself and storing and paying for all of the things that go with it, just not in my wheelhouse. So I am holding that in case. I may pass it along to my daughter-in-law. Okay, next one, similarly, but not quite as offensive. I have this little sidekick, because so many people that I watch on YouTube pull out this little sidekick, and isn't it adorable? And yes, it is. It's adorable. Now everybody is pulling out the larger, smaller die cutting machine, and it looks handy and fun and adorable. That one is a little bit larger. It probably can handle a little bit larger dies. This one does have a handy suction, so when you are die cutting, it's not going to move, and I do like that feature. But I think Spellbinders came out with that smaller but larger than this die cutting machine that tons of people have jumped on board, and I'm not doing it again. So if you want it, enjoy it. It's adorable. If you can make good use out of it, good for you. I probably will keep this a while longer in case I want to bring it on crops, because it is super tiny and light. And if I want to grab some sentiments and decide later, maybe I'll make use of it. So right now it's just collecting dust. Haven't used it, not even once. So yeah, I get influenced and pick up things that look like fun, but I wouldn't buy those two again. Would not buy them again. Okay, next up I have sort of a category, just like those two were a category. I went on a enormous kick, and I'm still sort of on that kick. And that kick is watercolor. I have a ton of watercolor, and to my credit, I have been playing with and using my watercolor more. But I have so much. So out of that array of watercolors, and I will try to feature some painting on my videos moving forward. But first off, I was influenced by Lindsay the Frugal Crafter, and she is, a fantastic painter. And she said, oh my goodness, I don't know how many years ago, this watercolor set, she just loved this tin. And, there's a cute parrot on there, and I like turquoise, but first of all, mine doesn't even close well. I fiddle with it. It closes sometimes, not all the time. And I did use this swatch card right here. And the colors are pretty. Yes, they are. I do not enjoy these little chiclet plastic system. It just is not my jam. And I found out that these watercolors, although Lindsay said these are a phenomenal deal, I found out from Kim Crick that they are not super light fast. So I don't know. I don't have any watercolor that are lower quality than these. These are my most affordable watercolors. So maybe compared to other affordable watercolors, they are fantastic. But they're not my jam. I wouldn't have purchased them again. And even though they were reasonably priced, I would pass on them. I understand they do not use that annoying palette anymore. They are using the traditional replaceable half pans, so that's a plus. So I decided to step it up. Same company, but this is their professional watercolors, and I thought, well, maybe that's what I want. So it comes in a beautiful box with this adorable, towel or whatever. The Paul Rubens, I'm sure you've heard of them. Again, also influenced by Lindsay here. And these are the colors. I did swatch them out. I like this tin. This tin is much nicer than the Pretty Excellent. Granted, it's double the price. It was $30-something, almost 40. And of course, the Pretty Excellent, if you get them on sale, are like 17. Full price, I believe, is 20. So, but here is the tin. It is a quality tin. And here are the watercolors. I don't know why I don't reach for them, but I don't. I have, I guess I don't because I have so many, way too many watercolors. So the moral of the story for me is, if you find something that you're drawn to and you enjoy using, and I guess I just didn't enjoy using these. I don't know. I can't put a finger on it. And maybe that's my problem. All I can say is I have them. I don't use them. These guys may go on a giveaway someday. Same as these. These are the White Knights. These are professional watercolors. And same thing as the Paul Rubens. And they came out before the Paul Rubens, in my defense. So this was my very first set. And I know why I was not drawn to these. So this is the footprint for these watercolors. And the reason for this footprint, there's a good reason. They're giving you full pans. So any of you who like to play with watercolors, I didn't even swatch these. They're giving you nice big full pans in here, not the tiny little half pans. And these were, at the time, I don't know how many years ago, I think 10 years ago, I picked them up, or I had them, I believe I had them on my wish list, because they were a way to dabble in professional watercolors that, was not breaking the bank. So I think this set has 24. Yes, it does. But just the mere size of this footprint, I don't want to take something this enormous out. I just don't want to. So that is certainly irrational. Not sure how I feel about this plastic tin, and I do have another set of watercolors that I absolutely love. They're the Van Gogh. I have a little plastic, and I almost said plastic tin. Of course, if it's plastic, it's not a tin. I have a little plastic palette, pardon my dryer, excuse me everybody. I have a little plastic 12+3 palette, and I use the heck out of that. But it's this big, so I am learning my lesson about what I like and what I don't like. I don't know if this may someday go in a giveaway, or more likely these really nice items will probably fly to my daughter-in-law. She is a budding crafter. So I feel at least blessed that I can pass my things along and not feel as if they are not getting loved. So yeah, these professional white knights, too big for me, too big. I know that's silly, but that's who I am, and that's what I've been doing. You know, since that time, well, I had watercolors already. And the Van Gogh, I think I had those first. And I, since that time, have a metal tin of 24 Van Gogh, and I do love those as well. But I also have a smaller palette of the Rosa, which is a reasonably priced professional level. And recently, I have been gifted the Core and the Daniel Smith. So these guys, I don't know that I'm pulling them out. Let me know if you are interested in a giveaway for any one of these. But I unless I am really influenced on that one, I will probably pass them along to my daughter-in-law. Okay, last but not least, these guys, huh? How long have you been crafting? Do you remember these? Look at this. This is covered in dust. These guys were at one time, I don't remember how long. I don't think I've seen them anywhere anymore, but they were everywhere. So these Brutfuner square pencils, excuse me, were being shown all over YouTube as the be-all, end-all budget pencil that was reasonably priced and could hold up or compete with or perform as well as the Legacy Professional. I don't know if I could even take this out anymore. The Professional watercolor, pencils. I got watercolor on my mind now. I don't know if I can take these out. So there are 120. Here we go. I got it. 120. Excuse the craft-a-lanch. 120 pencils, and I am certain that they are lovely. Let me flip that around. Look at that. Haven't even swatched them. I was so proud of myself. I did sharpen them, but I haven't even swatched them. These I might start using them just to see if I love them. I did recently receive the big set of Prismacolors, so I'm not really sure, but I wouldn't buy them again because it didn't quench that thirst for having the Legacy brand. I don't know if these are light fast. I'm pretty sure that the Prismacolors are light fast. So that is where I stand on that. So for all of these items, I don't want to say that there is anything wrong with them whatsoever. What I'm saying is, for me, I would not buy them again. So let me know in the comments, were you influenced to buy any of those items? And if you were, are you enjoying them? I hope you are. But more importantly, if you purchased or were influenced to purchase things that you would not buy again, please share that with me. I don't want to keep doing this. To my credit, this is a smaller list, I believe, than last time, and I really had to reach back if I'm going to my glitter. But, and I do use that for decor. That being said, I'd rather have product that I like to use. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please subscribe, leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, and please let me know what you would like to see. So that's all I have for you. Have a great day. Have a great week. Stay safe. Be good to each other. And until next time, bye-bye, YouTube.